Okay, guys, so today I'm going to be talking about COPPA. Now, I don't really know how you can say COPPA, COPPA, however you really want to explain it, but it stands for the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. And some of you might not know what I'm talking about, some of you do. So, this is what it is. So, I'm going to be reading off of a Wikipedia page right now. If you want to look at what I'm looking at right now, I'll have it linked in the description. But basically, the act was effective April 21st, 2000. Applies to the online collection of personal information by persons or entities under the U.S. jurisdiction about children under 13 years of age, including children outside the U.S. if the company is U.S. based. So basically, what that means is that it means anyone who's under 13 years of age falls under this COPPA. So, just gonna keep explaining things. It details what a website operator must include in a privacy policy, when and how to seek verifiable consent from a parent or guardian, and what responsibilities an operator has to protect children's privacy and safety online, including restrictions on the marketing of those under 13. Okay, so you might be wondering why I'm talking about this. And again, there's other people who aren't. Recently, YouTube violated this, which basically means they've been collecting data on children under 13. The thing is, I am of age. I don't think I can get attacked by this. But the thing is, you might say, oh, well, that's just because I don't make children stuff. Or like, I'll get into it. While children under 13 can legally give out personal information with their parents' permissions, many websites, particularly social media sites, YouTube, but also other sites that collect most impersonal personal info, just allow children under 13 from using their services altogether due to the cost and work involved in complying with the law. Which basically means that, yeah, YouTube basically did that. And there are a couple of things that have happened, so I can kind of explain what's going on here with our background. The FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, which has the rule falls underneath them, the FTC has brought a number of actions against website operators for failure to comply with COPPA requirements, including actions against, I really don't know what these are, but it looks like Hershey Company's been on here. I don't know why. Anyway, we'll keep looking into it here. Well, I'm just looking. There's a couple other things that are here with, oh yes. This is the main thing. On September 4th, 2019, the FTC issued a fine of $170 million for YouTube because COPPA violations, including tracking of viewing history of minors in order to facilitate targeted advertising, which basically means they can collect data off of your child if they have it like that. So basically that's what it means. As a result, YouTube announced that part of the settlement in 2020 would require a channel operators to mark videos that are child-oriented as such, and would use machine learning to automatically mark those as child-oriented if not marked already. In the settlement terms, channel operators that fail to mark videos as child-oriented could be fined the FTC up to $42,000 per video, which has raised criticism towards the settlement terms. Now, the thing is, this has been going over for like the past month or so now, I believe. Basically, people didn't really care what it was until YouTube started to explain about it. Basically means 42,000 per video. Now, if we go into our community of YouTubers, we have our boy Creekcraft here. I'll link him in the description as well. He recently went to the FTC to talk about this, how it could basically ruin our careers because, yeah, we don't want that happening, and we're going to probably have some issues going along here if we don't have this figured out. So basically, he went to the FTC. He talked, and some things we figured out. And I can't remember everything off the top of my head. I'll have his channel linked in the description. You can check out his video then later. Um, Basically, it means that that he went to the FTC and he found out that it wouldn't be 42,000 per video. It would, because 42,000 for me, that's basically meaning that I'm bankrupt and out of a house, because 42,000 is a lot of money, and I don't have that kind of money just sitting in my pocket. So it's going to be a little bit, it'll be a lot less. It won't be like, and also whenever you get your video marked as, we'll just put into an example here. So say I set my video to marked for adults. Say, here's an example. Say one of my friends started cursing in the middle of a video, but it was about, I don't know, McDonald's. Say that. And let's just say that that would happen, and I would mark that as for adults because the fact is my friend cursed in it. But what will be marked? It'll be marked for kids because it's about McDonald's. Well, the thing is, it's not. It is about McDonald's, but it has cursing in it. That's an issue, and you would get fined up to $42,000 for that, which we don't want happening here. But basically, it's not going to be like that. You can explain to them after that, like there'll be like an appeal thing, and it should be good for that. But basically, that has happened, and the reason I'm talking about it is because I'm worried about my channel a bit, because I've been here for about a year now, and I don't want my YouTube career to already end so suddenly. So I just wanted to talk about this to other people as well that has this happening here. So I'm going to be looking at some compliance things that could happen here, which may not be, some of these might not, it might be a little bit outdated here, I don't know. But these are some things that can help you if you are also a channel creator. Post a clear and comprehensive online privacy policy describing their information practices for personal information collected online from persons under 13. I believe that means just asking about it, so. Make reasonable efforts taking into account available technology to provide notice to parents of the practices. Okay, well, before I even continue with this, I wanted to say I'm not legal legal. This is not legal advice. I am not a lawyer at all. So this is not any ideas for you to follow. You don't have to follow them. It's not legal. The thing is, if you really want to really figure this out, I would say look at go see a lawyer. But the thing is, pretty much we're just waiting at this point. So anything I can see that helps, I'm basically just going to do it. So making reasonable efforts to, I don't really know here, obtain verifiable parental consent, which with limited expectations, or any. So basically, like, this could have been fixed, honestly. It could have been fixed if YouTube would have just made a thing where you couldn't make an account unless you're 13. But, things don't work like that. And also, kids always lie about their age. I mean, I have a friend that continuously lies about his age. That's not a big deal, but the thing is that, I mean, it happens with everyone. It's honestly going to happen. So, what am I going to do about this? My videos have definitely changed over the course of this year. Am I going to do anything else that changes anything about my channel? Probably not. It's going to be the same stuff. It's going to be marked as not for kids, but it's also not going to be marked as adult content because it's not adult content. There is actually a thing I have seen that the FTC has basically said that, well, we got back to YouTube, and also we have talked to the FTC about this, and YouTube basically said that we can mark our videos for not for kids if it's a general audience. Now, I consider myself a general audience because it seems like everybody that pretty much watches me are like that kind of mixed audience, but also I looked at stuff and it seemed like it wasn't. But the thing is, we don't know who's watching our stuff. We can see analytics, but the thing is that's not really true. The other thing is that YouTube wasn't very clear at all about explaining any of this stuff. So that's basically the big issue. YouTube doesn't know how to explain stuff here. Now I'm not trying to call out anything, but the thing is that we it would have been nice if we got a little video that explained us more about why this is going on and how we can deal with it. YouTube did a video about how complying with COPPA, and they gave us basically no or little or no evidence of anything that we can go off of. So basically, there's nothing for us to do with this right now. The thing is, we kind of have to just sit tight and see what everyone else does. Honestly, I don't know what we're going to do or how we're going to do it, but I plan on keeping my channel the exact same as it always been. Alright, well, I think that would wrap up our video, and make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell to never miss another video. Also, hit that like, join my Discord, link in the description below. Also, keep subscribed so you keep updated on stuff like this in the future. I'll see you guys later. Peace.